Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Coin Ring Maker and I make coins into rings. And today I have a pretty special episode. I have my largest order off Etsy yet. Somebody ordered 3 quarter coin rings. They wanted 2 Florida and 1 Tennessee. I really like this Tennessee quarter. I think it's going to make a great coin ring, but the Florida ones come out really nice too. And he wanted me to give him a little bit of a shout out. His YouTube channel is called What the Bleep, and he does like metal detecting and like kind of treasure hunting. And his last video, which I'm going to link to in the description below, is an announcement for his like 200 subscriber giveaway. And he's giving away a silver quarter, a silver dime, and a really old glass bottle he found with marbles in it. And all you have to do is go to that video and comment to be entered to win, and he's going to announce the winner for that in 2 weeks. So there's your little shout out, What the Bleep. I have found it hard to find his channel by searching it, so that's why I linked to his video in the description below. It's going to be the first link. And now that we've got that out of the way, and I just want to say thank you to him for his order. He did take advantage of a sale I have going on right now. Up until December 1st, if you order 2 or more of anything on my Etsy shop, you can get 15% off your whole order. So go ahead and take advantage of that if you're interested in getting a coin ring. And now that I've got all that promotion and jazz out of the way, let's go ahead and get into making some coin rings. The first thing I need to do is punch holes in these, so that's what I'm going to do. Take them to the floor and punch holes in them. This is the tool I use to punch holes in my quarters. I use a bunch of tools to make my coin rings, and if you want to see my recommended tool list, you can find that on my website, coinringmaker.com. That's also where you can find my Etsy shop and a bunch of other cool links, coupons, and cool stuff. So let's punch holes in these. So the first one I'm going to do is the Tennessee quarter, and I like for these state quarters to have Washington facing up, just because of the way this tool cuts it. It just comes out a little cleaner that way. So we're just going to hit this with a hammer and punch it all the way through. There's the punched out center. Try and get a good look at that. It's got like a guitar on it. We'll look at this later. And to get this punch out of this tool, I use another smaller punch and a 1-ton arbor press. And I just stick it upside down. And push it out. And then usually I can just tap the quarter out of here. Sometimes it needs a little bit of help. There we go. So there's the first one with a hole in it. And let's go ahead and punch a hole in the 2 Florida ones. Just pop that in there. Put the top on it, go back down to the floor. The centers punched out of these quarters. I just need to deburr the cut edge, which is where I punch the hole out on the center. You see how it's sharp right there? I'm going to use this deburring tool and just cut away that sharp edge. So give me a second to do that real quick. Alright, now we've got our quarters nice and deburred and smooth on the inside edge. It's not wanting to focus on it though, but either way, the next step is to put them on this doming block and use a folding ball like this and fold the coins. pop you up a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Alright, and you want the part of the coin you want on the outside facing down. So we're going to have the states facing down. And just fold these with our folding ball. And that's going to kind of start to give them that ring shape that we're looking for. The last one. You want to make sure your coin is as flat and level as possible when you do this. There we go. And I like to do a secondary fold after this first one. And for that, I use this 17-degree reduction die and this 17-degree folding cone. And I'll just pop them back in there. Make sure they're as level as I can get them. And give them one more nice fold. Whoop. Now these rings are going to be pretty big. 2 of them are size 11 and 1 of them is size 12. Size 8 rings, you can make them pretty easy, but the larger rings take quite a bit more attention. This really doesn't want to focus on this at all. There we go. Alright, so now I'm going to stretch these out on my ring stretcher, and that also is rather hard to film, so I'm going to show you what they look like before, and then we'll just do kind of like a before and after. You got this kind of cone shape. And we're gonna try and stretch that out and even it out. Give it more of a ring shape. So I'll be right back with some stretched out rings. Alright, so I've got these rings stretched out to size, but I wanna show you something. Okay, this first one is what it would normally look like if I had just stretched it out to size, and you can still kind of see that cone shape to it. And what I did with this other one is I stretched it out to size, reduced it so that the walls were even, and then I stretched it out to size again. And you can see this one's walls are much more even, and I just think it looks nicer. It does take a little bit longer, but I'm going to go ahead and even up this one's wall and resize it so it will look like that one. So we've got the ring in the reducer, and I just put a quarter on top of it and slowly work it down until it's even on both sides. So you can squish and check, and squish and check until you get it right where you want it. I've gotten pretty good at kind of eyeballing where it needs to be. I'm going to reduce it just a little more. And then I'm going to reduce the cut edge too, because it's going to give it a little bit of a curve, and it's just going to make the ring look nicer. Just a little bit though. It's really easy to get carried away with reducing the cut edge. Doesn't that look nicer? Nice and even walls. And now I just need to stretch this back out to the correct size. So let's see here. Can you tell if there's that much of a difference between these two? It's pretty close. I'm gonna stretch it out just a little. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing I did with the other ring, with this Tennessee ring, and straighten out those walls. See how you still got kind of a cone shape? But this one is bigger, so it's right on the edge of my reduction die. Like I really shouldn't push it. I'm gonna try and be careful. It's better, still got a little bit of a cone shape. So we'll keep reducing slowly. I think that looks pretty good. Looks like we got a little wobble in it. These larger rings can be quite finicky if you don't get everything just right. Now I'm going to reduce the cut edge just a little. And then re-stretch this back out to size. This one's supposed to be a size 12. So I'll stretch that back. Now our rings are the correct size. I'm just going to take one of these nail file blocks and smooth out the cut edge here. You can see it's a little rough, and we're just gonna make that nice and shiny and smooth using that nail file. So give me a second and I'll clean these up and show you what they look like. A little side by side of before and after. This is before and this is after, and I just think it looks so much nicer after you give it a nice sanding. And depending upon how deep like the imperfections in the cut edge of the coin are, I'll use different grades of sandpaper on these blocks. So I'll start with a rougher one and slowly move to a finer one to get it to look like this. So I'm going to finish up these two and I will get back to you. Alright, we're going to clean up this one and clean up that one. There we go. Now we've got our cut edge nice and smooth and shiny and pretty. We're going to work on polishing these puppies up. What I use is a regular old jewelry polishing cloth, and I'll polish these up just a little bit, and then I'll put them in this for about a minute or two, and then I'll polish them with the polishing cloth one more time, but a lot more forcefully the second time, and just really make sure I get all of that coin nice and shiny. So this is what they look like right now, and I will show you what they look like when they're all nice and shiny. They look like after the first brief polish, and now I'm going to put them in here. Put them in here. I need two hands to open it, and let them kind of soak in this, and then we'll polish them up one more time and really make them shine. And there we go. Finished coin rings, looking beautiful, ready to ship out. I hope you like them, and if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Consider following me on TikTok. I make some pretty cool coin ring TikTok videos. And visit the Etsy store. Like I said, if you get 2 or more coin rings from now until December 1st, you get 15% off your whole order. And you can find my Etsy shop by going to coinringmaker.com. And there's a lot of other real cool stuff on the website. So go check it out today. And as always, y'all have a good day. And I hope you come back and watch some more of my videos. All right. Bye-bye for now.